Hey everyone, have a here, bro. Video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video, Golden Week, Golden Week, Golden Week. It seems like everyone is discussing the upcoming celebration, so let's talk about it a little bit more. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Well, let's go ahead and dive right in. So for a reminder, Golden Week starts on Tuesday, April 29th in Japan. So over here in the United States, especially here in California, that date is going to be the 28th. Generally, we're about a day, or Japan is a day ahead of where we are. So depending on your time zone, this is when Golden Week is technically going to start. Now, again, another reminder, our current celebration is ending on Sunday the 27th, my time, 28th on some of your time zones there. So it perfectly lines up for the start date of what Golden Week is going to be. So right now, from where I'm recording this video, it is technically about 6 days from when Golden Week is technically going to start. And sometimes we might, hold off on the banners and things of that nature as well, and have kind of introduction, and then goes into Golden Week maybe a day afterwards. But I think it's going to line up perfectly with what the banner seemingly is looking like right now. It's going to be dropping around the 29th, maybe the 30th, for the new Dokkan Festival exclusive dual Dokkan Festival exclusive units. Now, that is the discussion on everyone's mind right now, is what the celebration theme is going to be. Now, I did do another video on this, talking about what's next, some of the different themes that people want. Go ahead and check that video out. I go in deep of what possibilities make sense and what are certain characters that possibly need like an EZA or super EZA that really constitutes in a logical sense of what the celebration is going to be. And of course, talking about Daima as well as another logical option. Now, there is one celebration option that I didn't talk about, because I did mention in that previous video, basically we have either Daima, it's going to be a saga celebration, or a movie celebration, right? But we did not dive deep into a alternate option, right? And that would be a Golden Week, and that's using Golden Frieza as an opportunity here. Now, the reason why I say that this can be a logical, or at least a possibility in terms of a celebration, is because I'm using the oldest EZA that has not EZA'd in terms of Dokkan Festival exclusive summon, is the transforming physical Angel Frieza that transforms into Angel Golden Frieza. And when you look at that, I always go, okay, yeah, they're skipping units, they're going, maybe a little bit further away, and they leave certain units behind, either saving it for a celebration or something of that nature. So this makes a lot of sense if they were to do a golden, I'm just going to call it Golden Week, using Golden Frieza as a celebration. It makes a lot of sense because of this EZA being so old, and they're just holding out for a particular celebration. So when you look at this unit here, you might go, wait a minute, well, this doesn't maybe even fit with the sagas. Well, kind of, because this is, at least the Angel Golden Frieza is like a kind of maybe a precursor to the Universal Survival Saga, or even within the Universal Survival Saga. And when you're looking at previous Golden Weeks, right, it's saga heavy, right? We've had DB Saga, we had Android Cell Saga, Future Saga, one Universal Survival Saga, and then 2 Majin Buu sagas. So there's precedent that they double up on a saga celebration, and this basically would be a double up on the Universal Survival Saga if they go down this route. So also, when you look at Golden Friezas in general, or at least Angel Golden Friezas, right, there's really not many to look at, right? We have the Dokkan Festival exclusive one that we just talked about here. We have a lot of sub Final Form Angel Friezas here. Of course, we have these Golden Friezas like the LR, and then we have the transformation, and then we have the EZA Angel Golden Frieza that the Dokkan Festival exclusive int one on there. But this is a very, very old unit. So when you look at Golden Frieza, or at least even Angel Golden Frieza, it's kind of time for a new one, and it makes a lot of sense for them to do so. Now, on top of that, we also know, right, that we also got a Angel Frieza recently, and it's this guy. So probably the worst out of the 10-year anniversary LRs. But if they made a unit that could make this unit better, right, or at least susceptible on a team, maybe if you have another Angel Golden Frieza on the team or something like that, it boosts up other characters that are free, whatever. It could create something that makes this unit survivable for those first 3 rounds before you exchange into, or you tag in Goku, right? When you tag in Goku, you're fine, but you know, the first couple of turns, he's very susceptible. So anyway, so we have basically these options. Now, the one thing that makes me kind of question, you know, this as a possibility as well, is I was like, oh, okay, it can make, the units here can make this team better, which is Battle of Fate at 220. However, I was looking at it, I was like, wait a minute, the transformation physical Golden Frieza, the Dokkan Festival exclusive that we're looking at here, he's not on Battle of Fate. So he wouldn't run on this team. So I was like, okay, that kind of logically defeats the purpose, unless they put Battle of Fate as a category for this unit here, which I doubt they end up doing. But if the new unit could lead a team that the Angel, Frieza, and Goku, the tag Goku and Frieza can go into, then I think that could make a lot of sense there as well. So looking at this as an option here, right? Looking at this as an option of a Golden Week celebration, what would the celebration actually look like? Well, I guess we're assumed that they would maybe do a standalone Goku Blue as a Dokkan Festival exclusive for the Super side, and then you have the Golden Frieza or Angel Golden Frieza as the Extreme side, because basically they haven't broken this as of yet, right? At least 5 years plus, it's always been a super class and extreme class for the celebration. So I couldn't really think of anyone else that would pair up except for Goku in this, or maybe if they did an Android 17. But I'm looking at this as when Goku was recruiting Frieza into the Tournament of Power, right? So much like that Battle of Fate unit had some animation in terms of that. And then of course the EZA to the Dokkan Festival exclusive physical transformation Angel Frieza, that then makes a lot of sense. So this then would be a Tournament of Power or Universal Survival Saga celebration, which would make it the second in Golden Week. And then for part 2 and possibly a Super EZA, then it could look something like this. I was thinking, okay, man, what could we add that's a Yellow Coin LR that would make sense and people would be at least somewhat hyped for it? And I was thinking, wait, what about, you know, the Trio of Dangers, right? What about Bergamo? We haven't had really anything since physical Bergamo, right? When back in the day when he was like the best tank in the world. Maybe it's time to bring something like that back. And then, like, how many times have we been thinking, okay, we're going to get the Super EZA to the AGL Super Saiyan Blue Goku, and we just, you know, celebration after celebration, we're like, oh, it makes sense for the Super EZA for Super Saiyan Blue Goku here, and I think this also could make sense for that to happen as well. So if this was the celebration, right, if this, I guess, makes somewhat sense, being that the oldest Dokkan Festival exclusive Frieza is Frieza, and that hasn't EZA'd, this celebration then, I guess, could work for Golden Week. And I guess I'm just, again, calling it Golden Week on here. For you guys, for the viewers here, for those who are watching this, does this make sense to you guys? Would you guys be happy with the celebration? Because, of course, we still have the opportunity for Daima, we have the opportunity for what I was talking about in my other videos there. But would this satisfy you guys in terms of a Golden Week celebration, the Golden Week celebration? Makes sense to me. I'd be okay with it, especially finally getting a usable, or at least maybe even 2 usable Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. It's been forever since we even had a usable one, standalone that is. And then a Trio of Dangers would be interesting. So anyway, so those are my thoughts here in terms of continuing, you know, speculating what the Golden Week celebration is going to look like in 2025. I would say we should expect news within the next couple of days because Golden Week again starts on the 29th. And we do have a lot of time from that moment, so especially when I'm recording this video. So with that, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here. Let me know if you guys consider this celebration here as something worthy of Golden Week, and if you guys would be excited if this was Golden Week. So with that, if you're new to my channel, like, subscribe, comment below, do all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching. Keep on Dokkaning. We'll catch you next time. Later.